Give me something.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. Off we go from Soldier Field. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Tracking 60. No street. Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw is Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. On third down, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll go right and find his running back.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Reynolds is the motion man here. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Bears. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Whoa! Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Watkins motioning over. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw and still result in a big game.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
19 tight. Here we go. Set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Got it. Ready?
Reynolds is the motion man here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Washington. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. Let's go now.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
Go.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10.
Set. Keep the ball moving. Check smash. Check smash. Hut, hut.
Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. A pass deep for Reynolds. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your...
That is caught! What a throw! Touchdown, Commanders! Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Douglas going deep. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 45 yards. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Well, just when you think you've seen it all, there's this one. That's a lot of ground to cover in the wrong direction and cost 2 points.
Well, Mike, this doesn't happen very often, but I think I'm at a loss of words. You just don't typically see a play like that happening very often, but in this case, if you're the defense, you'll take the 2 points.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A play fake. Now Williams. Off he goes. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
19 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. He is in. Cole Komet, touchdown, Chicago.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. So, 3 quarters have... Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
19 Tiger.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Washington. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. And he'll pick up 2, out to the 27. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now a give up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Let's go.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Reynolds is the motion man here. On 1st down, Daniels. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Ready.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Second and 7.
Let's go now.
The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Daniels now on 1st down. This one taken in by Reynolds.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Daniels to throw on second down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Watkins motioning over. Daniels gonna throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. A pass deep for Reynolds. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To the air again is Daniels. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up.